Hi, my name is Collins. On this video today, I want us to discuss why it is necessary to keep record in your farm as a poultry farmer. So stay to the end of this video as I share you some benefits of keeping record as a poultry farmer. As a poultry farmer, if you are not keeping record in your farm, like definitely you will run out of business because you won't know what is going on in your farm. You won't know if you are making profit in your farm or if you are making loss in your farm, because when it comes to animal welfare, it is not all about keeping the animal, it is all about making profit from those animals that you are keeping. Like for an instance, if you are keeping this layers chicken, normally they usually consume feed very well for them to lay eggs. So if you are not keeping record of the eggs that they lay, at the end of the day you won't know if they are only giving you money for their feeding or if they are giving you both the money for their feeding and also giving you profit. So assuming you are keeping this layers chicken, it is very necessary to always keep record of their egg production daily. Every day they produce egg, make sure you record it. If there is any loss, make sure you record, like if there is any breakage or that kind crackers, make sure you record all of them. They are all part of your profit or your loss. So make sure you record all of them so that you know if you are losing or if you are making profits out of the business. Another important thing that you are supposed to keep record of as a poultry farmer is your vaccination routine. As a poultry farmer, you are supposed to keep record of every vaccine you give to your chicken. You are to record the day you vaccinated them last, because at every point in their life they are supposed to be vaccinated. Like this chicken now, when they are small, you are supposed to vaccinate them like gomboro. You are supposed to vaccinate them lasota and other vaccine you are supposed to give them. So you are supposed to take record of all those vaccine that you are giving them, so that assuming like lasota now, you are to give them lasota every month. So you are to keep record of all those stuff so that you will be able to know when next you are supposed to vaccinate them again. Because when you don't keep record of those vaccine that you have vaccinated them, it will be hard for you to track the last time you vaccinated them. Then you won't know the next time you are supposed to vaccinate them again. So it is very important that you always write down, any day you vaccinate them, you write down the date, you write down the type of vaccine you give them. So all these are what you're supposed to keep record of as a poultry farmer. Now, another thing you are supposed to keep record of as a poultry farmer is their health issues. Like for an instance, disease usually occur in every farm. So whenever disease occur in your farm, you are supposed to write down the type of disease that occurred in your farm and also write down the symptoms of the disease that occurred in your farm. And also you are supposed to write down the medicine you used in treating that particular disease, so that anytime that particular disease occur in your farm again, then you will be able to know as early as possible, so that you just go to your record book and check. Then if it is a disease that have occurred, since you have recorded it, you will know the medication you are supposed to apply immediately instead of waiting for your veterinary doctor. Like in my farm, I've known the symptom of coryza and also the medication plus some of other diseases. So whenever those diseases occur in my farm, I usually apply treatment immediately, because I won't be waiting for a veterinary doctor to come, because I already know the medication for infectious coryza or maybe coccidiosis plus some of other diseases. So always make sure you take a record of diseases that occurred in your farm, the treatment, the symptoms, and also record what caused the disease, so that you will be able to prevent it next time. Now, another thing you are supposed to keep record of as a poultry farmer is their feed cost and also their feed consumption. Like whenever you buy a chicken feed, You are supposed to keep record of how much you used in buying those chicken feed, and you are also to keep record of how many days the chicken feed will last. That's how many days your chicken will consume those feed. This will help you to track the production, to know if you are making profit or if you are losing. Now, another thing you are supposed to keep record of is the date that you bring in this your chicken. You are supposed to keep record of the date that you bring in this chicken. It will help you to know how many years your chicken have stayed or how many weeks your chicken have stayed. Because when you don't keep record of all this, you won't be able to track anything about your chicken. So keeping record of the date will help you to track how many weeks your chicken are. Like assuming you don't keep record of the date you bring in this your chicken, they may be at around their 16 weeks of age, and you will feel like they are at their 18 weeks of age, and you will be wondering why they have not started laying eggs. So but normally they are to start laying eggs at around their neither their 18 weeks of age or 20 weeks of age. So if you start wondering like that, then you will now go to your record book and check the exact date that you brought in the chicken. It will help you to know the particular week they are into. And another thing you are supposed to keep record of again is the number of your chicks. It will help you to know the exact number of chicken you have in your farm, and also help you to know the exact production you are supposed to get from your farm. Then another thing you are supposed to keep record of again is the number of deaths that you had in your farm. This will help you to track how many chicken you lost and how many chicken that is remaining. So when you don't keep the record of death in your farm, assuming somebody came into your farm and steal your chicken, you won't know how the chicken lost, because you may think that they died because you didn't take record of death in your farm. So you may think that those chicken died, but not knowing that somebody stole them from your farm. So it is necessary that you keep record of death in your farm, so that you will be able to track how many chicken that you lost in your farm, and also know how many chicken that is remaining in your farm. All these things that I have just mentioned are what every farmers are supposed to keep record of in their farm, especially this layers chicken. It will help you to know what is going on in your farm, because when you don't take record of what is going on in your farm, definitely you won't know if you are profiting or if you are losing. And it will also help you to track anything that you want to know about in your farm. For me, here in this my farm, I have a book where I usually write everything that is going on in my farm, so that I will be accurate about my farm. So it is very important that you keep record. It will help you to track in and out of what is going on in your farm. So this is it for today's video. My name is Collins, and on this channel I do share my little experience about poultry farming here on this channel. So if you are new here in this channel, click that subscription button so that you get notified whenever I upload a video about poultry farming on this channel. Subscription is free. Just click that subscribe button down below so that you subscribe in this channel. And thank you for watching once more. Like this video if you find it interesting, and also tell me your thoughts in the comment section below. And see you in my next video.